Eagle Shield can help you live comfortably with their energy efficient services, and here to explain all about it, we have owner Garrett Harwood. And Garrett, always great to see you, especially when the weather's been as crazy as it has been, right?
Very much so. Thanks
Yes.
for having me.
Okay, so who is the ideal Eagle Shield customer?
Well, right now, anybody freezing.
Yes.
So typically, we help people be cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter. People that want to lower the utility bill, they just don't like wasting money. Or they want better indoor air quality, they want to breathe cleaner air, they suffer from allergy, dry skin, sinus issues. Those are the people we help every day.
Okay, and you've actually helped a lot of people, actually.
Yeah, over 45,000 clients in 28 years. Thank you for bringing that up. We're very proud of that.
And they're very happy clients, too. A lot of them really are just ecstatic and really kind of shouting from the rooftops about their experience with Eagle Shield. Do you want to hear what they have to say?
Please, please.
Okay.
Really didn't know how much we'd save, but once we installed it, we saved $200 a month that allowed us to do other things for the family.
The family's definitely a lot more comfortable with Eagle Shield.
After we installed Eagle Shield, the internal temperature of the home dropped between 8 to 10 degrees, where it's actually cooler in the house than it was outside, and that's exactly what we're looking for.
Having my children comfortable is very important to me, and the Eagle Shield definitely has made a big difference in our lives.
And now they can sleep in their own beds.
Garrett, how do we help those watching become one of those happy customers?
Well, first things first, before you can solve a problem, you kind of have to know what the problem is. So what we do is we come out to your home, we actually use thermal imaging, and we will assess their home, find out where you're losing heat, gaining heat. We'll give you that printout, and that's the most important thing, find out where you're losing heat. And then also, for the first 50 callers to call right now, we're going to give them a free space age water heater blanket. This goes around your water heater, doubles your hot water, saves you about 20% off your hot water bill. You get that free for calling 1-800-883-2453.
And you have an example of how this all works right here in studio.
Well, yes. So the single most important thing you ever do to lower your utility bill and improve your comfort is insulation. That's number one. It's like people will say to me, Garrett, should I upgrade my air conditioner heater? My standard answer is always the same. So you can more efficiently waste energy, right? The most important thing you do is keep the heat you do not want in the summer out, keep the heat you do want in the winter in. Now, the way we do that now is with high performance reflective insulation. So for 100 years on this side, people are used to fiberglass, cellulose, rock wool foam. It's just a kitchen sponge for all intents and purposes. So if you see here, this is a 250 watt heat lamp. Here's standard insulation people are used to. You see that the attic temperature 140 degrees. Over here with high performance reflective insulation designed by NASA, you're sitting at 60, 70, 80 degrees.
It's a big difference.
Which home would you rather live under?
Yeah, right.
And so this is actually a really good test if they can zoom in.
Okay.
Show that to them. This is a BTU meter. It measures the heat. You will see the temperature difference instantly. So what high performance reflective insulation does is it reflects 97% of the summer heat away, making you 10 degrees cooler in the summer. And right now, because it's wintertime, it reflects 97% of the heat back in. So now you're 10, 12 degrees warmer instantly in the winter. Because of that, you save 44% off your utility bill because you're not being kicked into your high tier anymore because you're not wasting.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
Okay, and this is so darn efficient because this was actually designed by NASA, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, explain that further.
Well, who knows more about heat and cold better than NASA? They deal with a 710 degree temperature swing at one moment at one time. So when they looked at insulating in space, they says, well, we can't use sponge R value thick insulation. What are you going to do? Put 58 feet of insulation in an astronaut arm? You can't function.
No, that's not possible.
So they created, as you see on the screen, high performance reflective insulation. That's why everything's wrapped with gold and aluminum in space. Now it's government code in all new construction. And you probably are familiar with it in this climate. You ever put a reflective shield in the windshield of your car to keep the heat out?
Yeah.
How do you feel with it versus without it?
A distinctive difference.
That's exactly what we do in your home.
Okay, and it's obvious, Garrett, that you know so much about insulation and home comfort that our viewers, they write, they call in hopes that you can help them with some of their challenges. Do you mind answering a question that a viewer submitted?
It would be my privilege, please.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Hi, I'm calling from Folsom. I'd like to know the energy products you recommend that have the best return on investment.
Okay.
So, best return on investment. Let's go to Department of Energy. By Department of Energy, 80% of all heat loss in the winter, heat gain in the summer is attic.
Okay.
11% energy loss is walls and windows. 8% energy loss is crawl space when you're not on slab concrete. And 1% loss is weather stripping and caulking. So 80% of the problem is always attic, and that's always insulation. That's
Okay.
number one. That saves you the most, changes your comfort level the most.
Okay, and you can help people with that challenge or that issue with a special offer that you have.
Sure. So what you do is give us a call. We will come out using thermal imaging. This is very valuable. It's a $9,000 item. It assesses where you're losing heat, gaining heat. And if you're ever in trouble with your wife, you point it at yourself and tell her you're still hot after all these years. That's the way I like to joke about it. This will let us know exactly where you're losing heat, gaining heat. That's normally $350, but our contract with you, if you call the toll-free number on the screen right now, you get that fee waived. It's 1-800-883-2453. And for the first 50 callers, we have limited supply that call right now, they're going to get a free space age water heater blanket, same technology around the space shuttle. You get that free for your water heater, $150 value. Just call 1-800-883-2453 or go to eagleshield.com.
Wonderful. Garrett, thank you so much.
It's my privilege. Thanks for having me.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.